Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, hi, hello, and welcome. I am Yelena, and if you're not new, what's poppin'? You see I have like a whole rock with it now. I'm going to be following a popular YouTuber's foundation routine. And who is that YouTuber? Why, it's Aunt Jackie herself. Jackie Aina. Now I think most of us know who Jackie Aina is. She is like one of the OGs where it comes to women of color on YouTube. And I just love her vibe. I love her personality and everything like that. And so I decided to make this video where I try out one of her foundation routines. I mean, she claims it's the best. So before we go into that, what I'm going to do is organize my hair because it needs to organize. But thankfully, Confidence by BABYGEM came through. She came in with the clutch like, sis, I got you. I got your hair. Don't worry. So I'm gonna definitely be advertising Confidence by BABYGEM today since she's gonna help me look fly today. Confidence by BABYGEM sent over this hair for me. I must say it was gifted. I love the natural blown out texture. It looks like it's mine. At least we're gonna try to do that. And it really just, I don't know, it's a vibe for me. The hair that I received from her is called Curls, Kinks and Company. This one is in the style Boss Lady and in the color 1B. This is what it looks like. So we go in and organize my head before we organize my foundation routine, right? This style of hair gives me that rainmaker vibe. I'm not sure if y'all are familiar with that half wig that I've tried. I'm gonna link it up here so y'all can know what hair I'm talking about, and y'all better go check out that video too, right? Did I mention that this hair is from Sensational? No? Yeah? And you see how it has the ringlets just like rainmaker? This is what I was talking about. Like that. I'm gonna stick the comb right here. It's kind of big for my head, but small thing. I really like that it's short. It's like this Goldilocks vibes. I feel like this would be a really nice back to school hairstyle. What do you guys think? Yeah? So the hair kind of naturally separates for me, which is great. So I can take it from the back and add it to my hair. Let me just separate my natural hair now. Now I need to get some hairpins to secure the sides because I want it to blend naturally. Separate the curls on the top. I'm gonna dip into my alley now and organize the front of my head. The hair is complete. I did my brows off camera because Aunt Jackie does not do her brows first. So because we're on that different wavelength, I decided to do my brows off camera. So this is the video. It's called Bestie, Let's Perfect Your Foundation Application. And here she's talking about doing her eyes first, which is what I do. So I'm so glad I'm following this one. Okay, first up, she primes her face. So we gonna do that too. I'm gonna be using my Fenty Pro filter because I do not own anything NARS just yet. Hopefully I do in the future, but that is not the case right now. Next up, she applies translucent powder onto her primer. Now the reason for that is to help with the whole longevity of the makeup application, as well as preventing you from going oily fast. Nobody likes that. To do that, I'm gonna set with the Sacha Buttercup. She used a beauty blender, but I am going to be using my brush from Real Techniques. This brush is called the multitask brush. I'm making sure to get in the with regards to applying setting powder.
Concealer before I jump into foundation. This is actually something that I've been doing.
The next thing Aunt Jackie did was used concealer to like carve out her brows. That is what I do, but I didn't want to do it yet because I know she did it kind of early in the video, so I'm gonna do that now. I just looked at myself here and I realized I look like the little kids that are advertised on the relaxing box. I kind of look like that. All the other times though, it's just me. Okay. Let's see what next Aunt Jackie does.
Brow shaping.
Next thing she did was set the eyes with concealer. What does Aunt Jackie do next?
Done and the work.
Aunt Jackie did her eyes off camera. All I want to see my eye makeup. I took the liberty of doing one eye off camera, and I'm just going to show you guys how I was able to do this look real quick. First off, I take my 39E palette and I dip into this shade and this one, and I begin to pack it in the crease, just like that. And then I blend out the edges just a little bit, very lightly. After that, I reach for clay inside my Sun, Sea and Sand palette from Tobaglo. That is this shade right here. Just to further blend out the top as well as to set the brow bone one time. Next thing I do is take my concealer and my concealer brush and I cut the crease. I reach for the gold that's inside the Awi Heritage palette. It's called Calypso, and I pack that onto the lid. I'm finished with doing that. I'm gonna go back in and just dust away at any fallouts that I may have had. Next, what I do is line my eyes with my Inglot Gel Liner. Now we are finished with lining the eyes. The next up, I'm going to apply glitter. My first glitter is from City Color. It's called Sparkle and the Shine Loose Glitter. This is in the shade Sparkler. The second one is from Tobaglo and the name of the shade is called Sun. It's a really nice chunky glitter. All right, so we're moving on to the rest of Auntie Jackie's instructions. Jackie Aina contours face, and what she does is apply to the brush before applying it to her face. She believes that she looks more photo ready doing everything backwards, so I want to look photo ready too. I'm here for it. My contour stick is really a foundation stick. It's from Black Opal in the shade Carob. Why do I say Cabo? Carob. Oh my goodness, I don't think I ever get this name right. Carob. Like this. And then I'm going to contour with it. Okay. How is starting to look like a crazy person or not? You know you're going good if it is to start to look like a crazy person. And I'm definitely contouring my jawline. She says it's optional, but it's not optional for me, honey. Not when I started having a double chin. We's gonna contour that too.
A little bit of my contour and just.
Now she takes the contour and she applies it to a fluffy brush-ish, yet fluffy brush, if you know what I mean. Something like this.
All the way down to the corner of the eye, right there. So I don't know if you can see. Hold on.
So she started the contour from the head of the brow. Now, to be honest, I don't even have Jackie Aina's nose, so I don't know how this thing gonna look. I better be looking for it already. I try not to come all the way down, but listen to me. We go see. She calls it a fake nose
It
contour.
draws attention to the center of the face. It doesn't slim the face. But if you don't get it right on the first time, it's okay.
I look crazy. I look so crazy.
Blush underneath my foundation. This is a great way to kind of get your feet wet. I'm gonna.
She puts blush underneath her foundation. I do not have any blush. That is cream. Well, I'm gonna have to use Jordana today. So I'm trying to color it on it. So they can tell me nothing about how I'm cheating. Jackie Aina have me doing the most. I'll take this.
Dry it down because this.
She really take a big fluffy brush here, but I'm too lazy to get up for it. So we're gonna have to deal with this.
It will look a little clownish. It will, but like I said, that's okay. We haven't concealed yet. Give me a chance to prove myself, please.
Who else thinks I put more on this side than this side? Show by a raise of hands. So she uses a concealer that has a peach tone. And to be honest, I do use a concealer that has a peach undertone. That is what I get when I use the medium Bisque. So I'm just gonna stick to what designers do. So it's something I've been doing, okay, Aunt Jackie? Your girl's been doing the thing. All this tragedy underneath here. She actually looked like she used a flat brush with it, so I'm gonna use a flat brush instead, and I'm just gonna press it in. So I don't feel like my thing blend out properly, so I'm definitely gonna go in with the brush. Just the edges, basically, is what I want to blend out, because earlier I can't be looking like a crazy person out here in these streets. Now Jackie goes in with her bright under eye, and listen, I just already use that. I just put it on top, and I know sometimes it could really look crazy. That's why I use like a little bit. Sometimes I just end up overdoing it, but we go see if it's really better putting it underneath than on top. She have it about her here, so then she have it about her here, so here, so here, so here, so yeah, and right here. So clearly I wasn't fully prepared. I needed to go and get our next concealer. So I'm using Cool Tan. And she also mentions if it is we need to go in with more, she does it, okay? She uses a beauty sponge to blend it out. Let me get my sponge damp and come back. Then she blends from the darker shade, of course, to the lighter shade, and then she blends out. Okay, I'm following this thing word for word. Movement for movement. Oh, okay. It getting tacky earlier, so because of that, it didn't want to move, which I guess is a good thing. All year. If I don't come out looking like Jackie Aina, well, obviously not exactly like, but as blended, I'm mashing up the place.
Go back to your contour and make sure on a clean side of your sponge.
Clean side of my sponge. And then I'm merging the contour, I guess. I have no idea.
Start blending the contour into the highlight as well. That also includes the cheek, so as you'll notice.
Okay, so she says start blending the contour into the highlight. Right. She really said the face is giving jigsaw, and I believe it. She said don't be afraid to go back in, reblend the contour, or even add a little bit more. Thank God, because I feel like my contour was disappearing before the blush. Time for me to get my foundation. Y'all know I use my Revlon Colorstay. It's my vibe. It's just been my vibe lately. So this is what Jackie Aina looks like, and I think we're basically twinning. So far I think I'm going so good.
A drop of that foundation, and
so she uses her brush all there. For the sake of this video, I'm gonna go get a brush. Okay? Well, she give me extra points for that. The brush I'm going to be using in this instance is the buffing brush from Real Techniques. She said we're going to be using our setting spray also. I'm just going to take the one that's nearest to me, which is the Milani Make It Last setting spray, prime correct set, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. So she pumps it onto her brush. I don't like doing that, but for the sake of this video I will. So I'm gonna assume a drop means a pump, and then she takes the setting spray and then she sprays it. And she says she even blots off some of it. So I'm gonna put it in this cover like that, and then she does use the majority around her smile lines, I think. And she lies. She really said it's spreading, and it really spreading.
We're gonna spread as much as we can, and as you can see, it's still spread. Like I'm still seeing the coverage. Whatever is excess on that brush, go right over the under eye area. You can also do this with a sponge, by the way.
Nah, sis. Now you say I could use a sponge? Okay, she lie. It really spreading. Now let me use a buffing brush on my face. This is really a trusty process situation only. I cannot believe this. Like my acne scars not even showing up as much. Now in the video she shows us how she used one pump and she just blended on one side. I'm not sure if she uses another pump for the other side. One pump seems to be working wonders for me. Jackie Aina says that she double layers her under eye powder. So she takes something that's close to her complexion, and after she takes something that's lighter than her skin tone. With that being said, I'm gonna dip into my BH Studio Contour palette and take my sponge and dip into this shade since it's closer to my skin tone, and then I'll go over with my Buttercup from Sacha. So it's still kind of dark, so I'm gonna add some of this with it. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Then she's really gonna pack on the powder around her mouth, so she uses the base of the sponge in this instance. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, yeah, that's looking good enough. Jeez. The corners of her nose. So I'm gonna now move on to the rest of my face with my face powder, but I'm gonna still use the sponge to do that. Just here. And on this side. I'm gonna have to use this bronzer that I've had for a while. It's from Milani. It's a baked bronzer. I'm going to use that for my face. So what Jackie does is take the bronzer, and this bronzer have some highlight in it though. That's my only thing about this. Either way, she goes right back to where she would have contoured earlier. I'm gonna do the same. I'm going to the brow with it, pressing it in. What I'm gonna do is just take whatever remains on the brush and just come down the sides here, because I can't help myself. Bronze up where I contoured earlier, but I'm just gonna stamp it on before blending it in. To be honest, this bronzer down to the dregs. If I come in really close, y'all gonna see the little squares. Like, I'm basically hit pan with this bronzer. I ain't gonna get much product anyways. So long I keep saying I need to get back this. So what she does is apply to the center of her forehead, like here. And then she says her chin, which is here. So I'm just gonna take this angled brush from Real Techniques.
Little lick. And then when I apply blush, my favorite way to...
Listen, Jackie, have me using a real brush. The amount of things I do with this look. And she see a little bit under the eyes. Right? It's not gonna look like a little bit for me considering I using this big brush. Then she goes in with blush. I'm going to take my Tobaglo in GP, which is this shade.
Look, not as harsh on the skin, and it almost kind of softens down a bit. And then whatever is left over from under eye powder, because there will definitely still be some there, you just kind of gently sweep it off, and this will help soften out how
that
blush will look on the skin. And
while it bakes a little bit there, I'm going to do my lips, dust it off, and come back. Your girl is looking so cute, but I'm not finished because I know some of you all are still interested in seeing me use the neon palette, so I'm definitely gonna create a little colored liner, something just above the glitter, and then we'll be done. I cleaned my cap and I put water in there, so I'm gonna wet it, and then I'm gonna dip into the white shade. Like that. Oh, I'm loving how it's looking. Time for me to use the next color. The next color is orange. I'm deciding if I want this peachy orange or this neon orange. I don't know. Lashes now, and then already done. I'm gonna be putting on TT Ravish's lashes in the style Avril. I absolutely adore that pair of lashes, and it's the only one I want to wear from now on. The look is complete. I must say I am obsessed with how this turned out. It's either one of two things happen. Jackie Aina is a really good teacher, or I'm a really good student, because Ariel wasn't sure at a particular point throughout this video. I really wasn't sure. I'm loving this hair from Confidence by BABYGEM. This is what it looks like. I'm loving this hair. I'm going to link her in my description along with TT Ravishing with the lashes, the neon liners. I'm gonna link Tobaglo for the glitter, as well as the lips, as well as the blush, all of that. You all know my code, YourGlow5 for money off. And listen, why we can't go outside, boy? We're still under curfew here in Trinidad. It's so annoying. Are we gonna be under curfew till November? Wow. Definitely when I have to go out and I'm gonna be out for a long time, depending on the event, I can see myself adopting this routine for that. But just filming for YouTube and just doing looks for my social media platforms, I'm probably not gonna do this routine. Other than that, let me know if you're feeling this hair boss lady. I feel like a boss. I feel like more than a boss. But have you ever tried it? Will you ever try it? Let me know in the comments. Do you love this look as much as I do? Yeah, I really hope you do. Also, I'm definitely gonna place another video here, so don't go nowhere. Click the video that's on the screen and like, comment, subscribe if you have not, share it with a friend. Oh my gosh, I'm sure someone will really want to see this. I'm pretty sure. Just share it with at least one person that is not subscribed to my channel. Just one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Click the video. Yeah, click it.